Hello there, welcome. The latest developments and a look back at the last 7 days. You're watching the weekly here on RT International. Now, Israeli ground troops ended northern Gaza early on Saturday to take out several missile launch sites. The move comes amid an escalation of tension between Israel and Hamas, which already saw over 100 Palestinians killed. And there are also fears this will be a precursor to what could be a full-blown ground invasion into the enclave. Let's get more now on this story from Paula Slee, who joins us from Tel Aviv. Paula, the tension is clearly building. What can we expect to happen next?
Well, Israeli soldiers, as you say, have briefly entered the northern Gaza Strip. They say that the purpose of the mission was to destroy the rocket launching sites that are being used from there. There was a brief exchange of fire. 4 Israeli soldiers have been wounded, but the soldiers have since returned to Israel, leaving none behind. Of course, the question on the ground is whether or not this is a precursor to a full-scale ground invasion by the IDF. For days now, the army has said that it is ready to send in soldiers, but that ultimately this is a political decision that needs to be made. This comes on the 6th day of Israeli airstrikes over the city of Gaza. There has been increased activity over northern Gaza, where Israeli warplanes have been dropping leaflets urging residents to evacuate their homes. They've also been leaving messages on their home phones and their cell phones, as well as putting messages in the mass media. Now, overnight and in the early hours of this morning, there were barrages of rockets fired at Israel. Whenever these rockets go off, there's a flurry of activity here. And at the same time, we are witnessing an increase in rockets that are being fired from northern Israel. Now, no one here really believes that these rockets are being fired by Hezbollah. And this is ever since Hezbollah and Hamas disjointed their alliance over the Hamas's support for the opposition fighters in Syria. But certainly not only is the situation in Gaza escalating, there are growing concerns in Israel that this could ultimately become a war that is going to be fought on various fronts.
OK, thanks, Paula. That's RT's Paula Slee reporting live there from Tel Aviv. Thank you.